All right, so like I was saying, the instrument was acknowledged before me on the 6th day of April 2025 by me, Stephen Matos, the notary public. So the difference between this way and the first way is the first way says the foregoing instrument was acknowledged before me. And they're asking about who is the one that's appearing before me. But the second way that I said it, it's asking about me. The instrument was acknowledged before me on the 6th day of April 2025 by Stephen Matos. So subscribed and sworn to and acknowledged before me. We're just going to say the guy in this mock trial is going to be Dexter White, right? The principal, which is usually the dude out there writing his will, writing his power of attorney, the guy who's going to need help in the future. He's the principal. He's the main guy. Then you got the witnesses. And then you got the people that are going to take care of him or her if they're unable to maintain their bodily functions. So we have over here, it says, subscribed, sworn to, and acknowledged before me by Dexter White, the principal, and subscribed and sworn to before me by John C. Hamilton. He's just the guy I'm using as the witness. This 6th day of April, 2025. So you can already see, I've said it 3 different ways already. But they all mean the same thing, right? That's what I got out of this. I went on to Rocket Law. My mentor told me this is where I can get these blank documents. I printed out a couple documents that just had the verbiage written a couple different ways. So here's another way of saying it. Before me, the undersigned authority on the 6th day of April 2025 personally appeared Dexter White, the principal, John C. Hamilton, the witness, and Connor J.C., another witness, whose names are signed to the foregoing instrument in their respective capacities, and all of these persons being by me duly sworn, the principal declared to me and the witness in my presence that the instrument is his or her power of attorney, that the principal has willingly and voluntarily made and executed it as the free act and deed of the principal for the purposes expressed in the document. And the witness declared to me that they were each 18 years of age or over, and that neither of them is related to the principal by blood or marriage, or related to the attorney, in fact, by blood or marriage. Right, because the witnesses can't be related to me, especially if I'm the notary public. The principal, they could be related to me, but it's kind of a touchy subject as long as I'm not the one who's receiving their power of attorney. So I've been doing this for about 6 months now, 7 months, really getting hard with this series. I've had my commission since June. So the way I like to say it is, the more and more you do, the better and better you get. So on my free time, I come here and I study the different verbages. I study the different sayings that something could be said. That way I'm not fooled at the table. So this last way that I just said it, that was probably my favorite way. I had everything out there detailed. You could understand it. It was great. On the 6th day of April, 2025, before me appeared Dexter White, once again the principal, to me known to be the person described in or who executed the foregoing instrument, the power of attorney, and acknowledged that she executed same as her free act and deed. So once again, I'm swearing the person in to make sure that it is them attesting that the contents of this packet are true, right? So out of all different kind of notary documents that I've done, I'd say my favorite are power of attorneys and loan signing documents. Those are pretty good because I personally like to help somebody, not saying help somebody on their last way out, but I've always had a knack for being able to help somebody when they're in need with something, and being that I'm a trusted individual of the county, it just makes it easier. I'm happy to get people the things they need or the things that they got to get accomplished. And I love being a part of the process each and every single day. So over here, it's a little document for myself, right? This is going to be pretty much just states that I'm signing up to work with this signing service, and they're called Notary Go. I got it from YouTube this morning. So over here, I'm going to put my signature. Six. Whew. 4. I almost screwed that up, right? Good thing I left space. And I hope to get a lot of signings. See, I'm not NNA background check yet, but I'm waiting, because times is tough. The jobs ain't coming in as they're supposed to be, and I haven't really worked like that in 2 months. So, to get I'm just literally working to get the little bit to pay the bills and to get the tools that I need. But the next step for me is obviously to get NNA certified, loan cert, and all that. That way I can start getting bigger jobs from these signing services. Right now I'm kind of stuck doing field inspections. Ain't nothing wrong with doing the field inspections. Been a mechanic for the last 9 years. So most of the field inspections they give me are checking out cars. I gotta go to the spot and measure the bumper. But this is more of a conversation for another day. This could go into a video of where I talk about other ways that notaries can make money. Today I just pretty much wanted to go over the verbiage that you're gonna see on a swearing for a power of attorney. So now you can make your client raise their hand. I don't usually do it, but I have them sign in front of me every single time. And I also have them acknowledge that the contents of the packet are true. So this style of signature is called the Jurat. An acknowledgement is where they could sign it before you even get there, as long as they acknowledge that that's their signature. Then I could put the stamp. But before I even put the stamp, I have to fill my journal out, right? I don't have somebody over here with me to do the mock signing with me, but this is normally the part where I would be like, okay, I've already filled in the details. Now let me, see, that was a lie. Let me fill in my journal, and then let me stamp it. So we got this signed, we got this going, and hopefully this is a better week, guys. This is one of my many first videos. Thank you for stopping by, and please remember to like, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more information, and watch me on my journey from becoming a mechanic to a full-blown notary. Goodbye.